we have 276 active listings. So what does that mean? Let's break it down. Anyways, what does that mean? Okay. Aloha, I'm Annie Elison, and this is your October market update. I know about things before they hit the market, listings within my office or that friends are taking or my own. So for example, right now I'm prepping a beach house, a lot, and 2 different condos in Princeville. If you're looking for something specific, reach out to me so we can have a conversation about what you're looking for and how I can get it for you.
Come away with Annie to Kauai.
Life is short. Buy the beach house. Live the dream. Currently on the island of Kauai, with homes, land, and condos, we have 276 active listings, 107 pending properties, and in the month of September, 44 sold. It's important to remember that anything really less than 3 or 4 months is a seller's market. Anything around 6 months is an equal market, and anything beyond 7 or 8 months is a buyer's market. The rising of interest rates has affected the market everywhere. What it's done is it has constricted the number of buyers. Does that make it a buyer's market? Well, not necessarily, because there are still so few sellers. You could argue on Kauai, we still have more buyers than we do sellers, even with these high interest rates. Now, it's probably also good to consider that the Kauai market has a larger portion of cash buyers than most real estate markets. A larger percentage of the buying population is less affected by interest rates. Whether they're high or low, it doesn't matter that much necessarily unless it's a strict investment purchase. Generally, people know even though interest rates are high now, they will go lower, and when they do, they're refinanced. So they're looking at it as a kind of like a temporary discomfort and not as a reason not to buy. So currently we have 107 pending properties. 49 are single family homes, 33 are condos, and 28 are land deals. And these are all fee simple. I've admitted one complex in Kauai because they have 72 pendings and nothing has closed there, and they haven't started building them, so we're not going to count them yet. What did we close last month? We are in a market of few transactions. There are more buyers than sellers, but there aren't that many sellers, and there's a few more buyers. So last month on the island of Kauai, we closed 77 properties. 16 were homes, 21 were condos, and 7 were land deals. If you look just strictly at the active versus sold inventory, it puts us at a little bit more than a 6-month supply, right? So that's a pretty equal market. But if you look closer at the active versus pending, which is a better reflection of the more immediate market. You know, on Kauai, we generally close properties in about 45 days, so it's more than a month. Now, some of those are going to be cash deals and they're going to close in 30 days, so we don't have a real exact time frame. Pending properties are properties that probably went into escrow in the last month, meaning the sellers accepted a deal from a buyer. So if you look at active versus pending, active we had 276 homes versus pending, which is 107. We have a 2.5 month supply. Now, when we say a 2.5 month supply, or when I say a 2.5 month supply, that means if there were no new listings to come on the market, theoretically everything would sell in 2.5 months. That is a seller's market. Let's break it down into a little microcosm, as I like to do. Let's look at last month at Princeville. Princeville is a well-known area on Kauai. It's a visitor destination area, meaning vacation rentals are allowed, minus 2 condo complexes and 1 street of single family homes. So it's a little bit different from the rest of the market, but it is an area that's well known and people understand. So Princeville, even though it is well known, It has about 1,500 homes and condos. Even though it's populated for Kauai standards, it's not that populated of an area. But amongst those properties, there are currently 30 active listings. 8 are homes, 20 are condos, and 2 are lots or land deals. What closed and what went into escrow last month? We're pending deals in Princeville. We have 1 home pending and 7 condos. So condos, they seem to be selling at a faster rate than homes. Now, my opinion is that's probably due to the price point, right? More people can afford a condo than a home. They're going to sell at a quicker rate than homes. There are 5 properties that sold last month in Princeville, 1 home and 4 condos. So if we look at Princeville, this little microcosm, there's 30 active listings and there's 5 that closed. That is also about a 6-month supply. If you look at the pendings, where there's 8 for the 30, that puts it more at about a 3.5 months, maybe 4 months supply, right? So supply is restricting, even though interest rates are going up. Now, I'm definitely seeing people price properties at extremely, what I like to say, aspirational prices. Those are not selling. Properties that come on the market at a competitive price are selling immediately. I always like to put in a little bit of what did I do last month. So last month I sold 1 home and 1 lot, right? I sold the most expensive home in Princeville that closed last month, which was the only home in Princeville. I dominated the Princeville single family homes market. If you're looking for a specific type of property, please reach out to me. Here are the most expensive things that sold last month. So on the island of Kauai, there was a home in Wainiha, which is the area between Honolulu and Haiena, that sold for $3,375,000. The most expensive condo that sold was in Kailani in Princeville, which does not have vacation rental rights, but they're big, kind of very large townhouse style homes. They have a 2-car garage, great views, and that sold for $2.3 million. For Kauai standards, those prices don't actually seem that high. The super high end has been a little quiet. We currently have 9 properties on the island listed at over $10 million. The most expensive home currently listing is $19.5 million, a huge property on over 5 acres, 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, on a bluff in Kilauea with unobstructed ocean views. The most expensive property pending, sellers have accepted an offer from a buyer, is about 11 acres in Lihue, zoned R20. This means it's zoned for high density. This land that's a little bit over 11 acres, 11.8 acres, is zoned for up to 220 homes. Wouldn't it be great if we could get some affordable housing in Lihue? I mean, I don't know what the buyer's plans are for that property, but that could be great for the island of Kauai. That parcel was listed at $11.5 million. We won't know what it sells for until it closes. So remember, if you're looking for a beach house or a lot or a condo, reach out to me. I'm prepping some to put on the market, and a home in Princeville as well. If there's any data point that you would like me to include in my monthly market updates, let me know so I can include that as well. I'm doing this for all of you people that love the numbers and want the data. So if I can provide more for you, I want to do that. And if you're still watching this, you must like these videos, so please like and subscribe. I may have mentioned this before, I don't know, but I have a brother that is an actual economist. He got his PhD at Duke, and if I get more than 1,000 views on this video, I will bring my brother Paul on as the expert economist to talk about our market stats. He told me before he's willing to.